Okay. And then she has to type out. I'm gonna be
Hope is a program for children and parents who have another language in the home other than English.
HOPE stands for Helping Others Practice English. So that's for like English second language students, also known as ESL. And so it helps them, so like most of them speak Spanish for their first language. And so they come in and it's like practicing English with their homework.
Jet.
He's taking a jet.
We didn't come up with that title on our own. When we lived in Brazil for a year, there was a HOPE project there.
This was for us to go and help the Brazilian students and speakers to practice their English. And so that was just a great way for us to get involved and for us to practice speaking our Portuguese, but also get connected to them and be immersed in their culture. So that's kind of where we saw the idea and what we modeled it after in bringing it to Lakeside.
Then
When we came back to the United States, we saw that there was a need for that here.
Being a student here, I really I have a great empathy and a great passion for those that speak another language, and then those that also might struggle with a cultural language barrier, because I can put myself in their shoes and I know what it's like. And so I think that's what really sparked our interest of wanting that here at Lakeside, was just we wanted to help those that that might need just a little bit extra help with their English speaking skills. We wanted to help them to succeed.
It is a school, it is a community, and it's a really sweet community.
I and the other helpers, we all help the children with their homework, and so as they come in, we all get a little friend, as we call them, and we take them and we sit down and we just do their homework with them, and then once we finish, we normally play a game or we just sit and talk, and just it's a fun time.
I believe we're on our 5th year for HOPE, and we have seen, as educators in our building especially, we have seen that it has definitely benefited not only the students with spelling and sight words and all that, but it's also helped them with their communication skills, as well as the parents.
Some of my parents are a little intimidated about being a part of the school community, and it's kind of like an entry point for some of them to become more involved in the school community. And I have given them this bridge to have a voice at school and to ask questions.
Parent involvement, as we know, with education in general is huge, and even in these English as a second language students' lives, when their parents are involved, it makes them that more interested and more willing to evolve.
The turnout for tutors has just been phenomenal, and it's been a big relief, and it's made it go a lot smoother, run a lot smoother when I have that many volunteers to come and help.
My favorite part about HOPE is like seeing all the kids that keep coming all the time, because you kind of start to like build a bond with them, and then you just see like them grow in their confidence, not only in learning but like in life, and so that's my favorite part.
I have a lollipop for you, sir.
Just within a few weeks of a student who was struggling making D's and F's, for instance, on spelling tests, watching them suddenly make B's and A's on spelling tests, and the pride that they have and the pride that the families have, and suddenly the families get it. oh wow, every Friday there's a spelling test. This is a big part of my student's grade, my child's grade, and this is what we need to do is focus on these words. Clean out the backpack, find the spelling words, and work with them a little. And we've modeled to the parents how they can do it. So some of the children and the parents don't need to come after a year or two because they've kind of figured it out. They've figured out how to be successful in school.
Okay, so hope to me is like a chance for students to like step out and learn that there's things beyond their horizon that they can go to. And it also, it helps them boost their confidence and it helps them get acquainted with their peers that are like them, but it also with all like the SIS members and other organizations that help out. We form friendships with them, we care about them, we all care about each other. And so to me, it's just a way to show the kids that they don't have to stay in their comfort zone, they can branch out.
These students, they look up to them because they know that it's volunteers and it's people that are investing in them, and it feels so good to them that to know people are there for them and to help them succeed. It gives them a confidence about their English skills.
This is the time of year in the late winter, early spring, I see my fourth graders and they're about to go off to middle school, and to see them from pre-K, and some of them did not know a word of English and really struggled academically, and now they're successful. Many of them don't even really need to work with me that much, and using sophisticated vocabulary and making A's independently without any extra help or support. And you know, I know their families. They're like my family and my children, and so it's just something I feel very passionate about. Yeah.